Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 6th grade concept of summarizing numeric data. This is standard 6.12c in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 19 of the 2025 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got this data set here. They're the price of concert tickets, and we need to find the range. All right, so that's what we're asking for here is the range, and there's no definition available in our answer document, in our reference chart, anything like that. So when we are looking at data like this, we will see the median, we will see the mean, we will see the IQR, interquartile range, and then we'll see the range. And obviously, we're dealing with this last one. But these two right here are measures of spread, right? How far apart is the data within the set? And these two right here are measures of center. Where is the center of the data set? How would you describe it? What are its characteristics? And so we're dealing with spread here, and IQR is interquartile range. And so range and interquartile range are kind of related. So we're looking at the distance or the difference, whichever way you want to phrase it, in the data. Now, the range, when we just say range on its own, it's the total data. So we'll say, let's add a word here, total data. It's similar to IQR because interquartile range looks at the difference in the data, but this is between the first and third quartile. So basically what you do is you split the data into 4 chunks, and if you think of it as a number line, you would take the difference between where would 1/4 be, where would 3/4 be, and you kind of measure the distance there to see how spread apart the center 50% of the data is. But we're looking at range, so we're just looking at the distance or the difference in the total data, so we need the largest and smallest, right? And we're just going to find the difference between the two. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, that's pretty easy. Let's just subtract. So if we subtract 34 minus 16, we are going to get 18, and that is incorrect. So one of the ways that we need to think how are they going to trick us on these questions is they're not going to get us the data in order. Yes, 16 is the leftmost piece of data, and 34 is the rightmost piece of data, but that doesn't mean it's the biggest and smallest. Remember, we're looking for largest and smallest. You always need to order them. So let's not do that. Let's look at them in order. Okay, so I'm just going to write from top down. I've got 10. I'm looking for my tens or teens. Okay, I got 12. I've got 14. Looks like there's nothing else in the tens or teens. And then I've got, oh, I've got the 16. Can't forget that. Looks like that's it now in my 20s. I literally have 20. I've got 26. Oh, see, that's why we do this. I missed 24, so let's just write over this. Make that 24. That's 26. I've got 130, but you see how 34 is not the largest? Now I've got 42, so that's the largest. And then 16 is not the smallest. 10 was the smallest, so I was off on both. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So I'm looking at the difference between these two pieces of data, and that's it. That's going to be the range. So that's going to be the spread. How far apart are the two extremes of this data? And so we've got our 42 and our 10. We don't even need to regroup. Some of you might have been able to do that just mentally, and that's fine. So it is going to be that 32. So that 18 definitely was a kind of a trap for you to if you were going really, really quick. And so our answer here is going to be B, the range of the tickets, is $32.